Hey traders, Akil Stokes here, TradingPower.com, and wanted to put together a brief video for you because, I just felt like it. I'm up doing my higher time frame analysis. It's been a pretty busy day, so I'm finally taking about 2 hours or so to go through all my pairs, and stumbled on something pretty interesting on Canada. Something else pretty interesting on Canada, and just wanted to share it. So right now I'm on dollar CAD on the daily chart, and we're actually looking for an advanced pattern. This is something that we're watching in the syndicate. Brought this up to our syndicate members last week, and if you're not familiar with the syndicate, just shoot me an email. I'll explain it. But it's basically a program where Jason and I do some higher time frame trading and kind of put out there what's on our trading radars, similar to what I'm doing right now. So, but if you look closely, and I'll give you a few seconds to try and see if you can see what this pattern is. All right, got it. If you look closely, what we have is a big bat pattern forming on dollar CAD. We have our initial impulse leg going from X to A, swing high to swing low. We didn't have the market retracing back up to our 50% retracement. So if I double click on my Fibonacci retracement tool, bring in my minor fib point, you'll see we come right into a 50% retracement, which has me thinking bat pattern, bat pattern, bat pattern. For me, the next thing I need is another 50% retracement, and we more than get that right here. And I'm looking for a completion point around the 886. So in this case, it's going to be a little bit higher than where we got to, looking at 103.50s, 103.54 for our bat pattern completion. Again, looking at X to A to B, B to C, C to D. Now, me personally, I don't take trades off of daily price charts. I do use it as my higher time frame analysis. So this is one that I'm going to play the sideline with. I'll keep an eye on it. If there's a way I can get involved, maybe on the 4 hour or the 60-minute chart, I'll look for it. But not going to put an aggressive entry on this pair just because, it's not in my trading plan to trade this time frame. Now, when I was zooming down, going down to the lower time frames, I actually did notice something pretty cool forming as well. And at first glance, and let's go down to the 60, that's going to be a little easier to see it on. At first glance, it looks like a Gartley pattern. I have my X to A, my A to B easily coming to my 618, my B to C, C to D, looking for my Gartley pattern completion. However, when I actually bring my fibs in, I see that, my C leg doesn't quite hit a 618, which is one of the requirements I have to give us a valid Gartley. So what do I have to do? I can't trade this as a pattern. Now I asked myself, is there another way I can get involved? So I started just going through some of the tools I use. Started off by bringing in an ABCD pattern, A to B, looking at B to C up here in the middle, predicting a CD completion that would come in right around 102.30s, 102.29s. And of course, start using my Fibonacci tools. Start with my Fibonacci retracement from swing high to swing low. And this is all stuff we went over in the technical trader workshop last week. Bring in my 886, see if that lines up with anything. Bang. Going to get my 886 at 102.31, right above this ABCD pattern. And remember, things aren't always exact in this market. Wish they were, but it's not always the case. But next, let's bring in my Fibonacci retracement tool, see if we get any confluence. So I'll take my same swing high, or my swing high up here from my A to B, swing high to swing low, and back up. You see we have a 127 above this level. We have a 1618 below. So I want to bring in my minor Fibonacci point, which is a 1414 extension. What do I get? Bang. 1414 right at our ABCD completion, essentially right at our 886 as well. Then to get fancy, because I like to get fancy, we'll bring in one more thing. We'll take a Fibonacci inversion, so a Fibonacci extension backwards through this inside leg. So looking at our C leg back to our B leg and back up, and bada boom, bada bing, you see a 1618 extension there as well. So we have a nice little Fibonacci cluster sitting here at 102.33 and 102.33 or 102.29, about a 4 or 5 pip zone. Lastly, I want to make sure I have structure. Structure is very important to me, so I'm going to put a red line in here, right in the middle, and I'm going to go back up to my 240 just to get a bird's eye view to market and see what hits that red line. Well, obviously we have our previous structure level right here, and if I scrunch my chart up, you're going to see, what else do we have? Look at this. Structure hitting twice right here. You can see hitting another time in here a few times, bouncing around a third time. I'm not going to go in and draw in every one, but you can see as I look back, you can see the market, just testing this level numerous times in the past. A few times right there as well. And I'm going to run out of data, and you can see, boom, a few more times. Structure level right there. Structure level inside there. And look at that. Look at these two bottoms down here as well. So a valid structure level. So let's go back to my trading time frame. And the last thing I want to make sure that I have is, well, a valid risk reward. Now, if I'm taking this trade, if I'm assuming I'm going to enter down here at 102.29, 102, let's say 102.30, make it a nice number. Where do my stops need to be? Well, stops need to be below previous structure lows, which is right over here, 102.16. So stops need to be somewhere below the structure level, and you can refer to your rules, whether you're using an ATR or a set pip amount or whatever. Refer to your rules as long as you're below this structure level. So you're looking at stops maybe right around here. Looking at a potential risk of this much. If you do enter this trade, where are you looking for profit targets at? Well, we could take in a Fibonacci retracement from our swing high to our swing low. If you're looking at 3D2, which is going to come in right at this structure as well, you're looking at profit targets looking something like this. And you can see easily, more than easily, getting a more than 1-to-1 risk reward ratio on this trade. So that's all I want to show you. Again, I was going through my analysis. I knew about the bat pattern earlier. Again, we brought that up in the syndicate last week. But was just scrolling down and seeing, hey, is there an opportunity for me to get involved? And, well, look what I stumbled upon. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Syndicate members, I'll be back later in the week, or maybe even later tonight if I scroll through some other charts and see something that looks appetizing. And for the rest of you who are watching this for free on either the Trade Empowered site or my YouTube site, hope you like what you see. And, well, if it is something that you like, ask me about that syndicate. It's a great program. It's only about $20 a month, and that's enough of me trying to sound like a salesman. I really don't like doing that, so I'm just going to end it on that note. Take care, traders, and remember this: plan your trade, trade your plan. I'll see you next time.